Hello, my people. I'm back with another video, and I bring to y'all the infamous fight card boxing. This is the career mode of Roy Jones Jr., which I'm managing. And right now, he's sitting with a record of 11 wins, 5 losses, and 1 draw, and 11 knockouts. So here's the deal. The deal is that the corner, his promoter, pretty sure his family or whoever, you know, his followers, his team, everybody have already gave me a warning where they have said if because he's already lost 2 fights in a row, right, back to back, losing to Frank Bruno and losing to George Foreman, all by knockout. And they have already warned me and said that if I do not start managing Roy Jones Jr. career better, and just in trying to keep him in top shape, in good conditioning, just trying to find all the pieces, put all the pieces together so Roy Jones Jr. Can be a real great successful boxer in his career, and he can have a great progress so he can, start winning some championship belts. Uh, they said that if I'm not going to do that, then I might as well just pursue my career somewhere else. And they don't want me part of their, I might say their business or company or part of Roy Jones Jr. career anymore. So today this is a fight where I either stay or I go. So if he doesn't win today, ladies and gentlemen, I will completely get fired and I'll have to pursue my career somewhere else. And that's where I'm going to roll now for 3 weight classes. That is the middleweight, welterweight, and lightweight. So I'll be really, really happy if I can move on because I just feel like Roy Jones Jr., we've been rolling, rolling, rolling. And like right now, I just rode in the morning and I just ended up, I had to fight George Chuvalo. He's a Canadian fighter. They call him the Toronto Tank. Um, I've heard about this guy and I've heard how great he was. But like I said, uh, really, I don't know. I just feel like um, I just want to move on from a now to a different weight class. But we'll see. We'll see right now what happens. Roy Jones Jr. is still. I think he's already losing hope in me, faith. So he's like, hey, so John, if you're not gonna if you don't know what to do anymore with my career and you just can't find a way how to or put me back in the winning column, then you don't have any business being here no more. So let's go ahead start. What we're gonna do the presentations. Roy Jones Jr. listed at 5'11", 74 arm reach, 76 bouts, 503 rounds, 66 wins, 10 losses, no draws, 47 by knockout, 79 on the work rate, 7 intensity, fatigues at the 7th, and the 78 in endurance. He loses on the judges' scorecards at the 8, and his highest punch is a 9. Now we're going to present to you George Chuvalo, a Canadian fighter. He's listed at 6 feet, 70 and a half arm reach. So he has way shorter arms than Roy Jones Jr. 93 bouts, 502 rounds, 73 wins, 18 losses, 2 draws, 64 by knockout, 83 on the work rate, 8 intensity. He gets tired real quick at the 5th round, 76 endurance. He loses at the judges' scorecards at the 8 and 10, and his highest punch is a 10. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I just introduced to y'all the fighters, and of course, I hope our guy Roy Jones Jr. is able to win this fight. If not, we're out of here, and it doesn't matter. We'll pursue to manage a different boxer in a different weight class. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First round's about the bell has rung. Ring, ring, ring. Here we go. Oh, and I was going to tell you that on defense is Roy Jones Jr. and on offense is George Chuvalo. So we're using a D6 die. So 1, 2, 3 is for offense, and 4, 5, 6 is for defense. So here comes George Chuvalo. That's on his card, and guess what? That's an 84. He just missed his work rate, and he's an 83. Oh my God! And so, he hasn't taken any damage, so we're still at 78. So there you go. That's what we needed for George to miss his chuvalo. He hit a 3, so he would have, man, he hit us with a multiplier. That would have been something huge. He would have inflicted a lot of good damage on us. Here we go, Roy Jones Jr. What is he gonna do here in the first round? The first round, 87. Oh my God, are you kidding me? And both of these boxers missed their work rates. And both are gonna, have a draw in this first round, 10-10. So now we're going to round number 2. Wow, both of them missed their work rates, and that's not what we were expecting. We were expecting Roy Jones Jr. to be in the head of the lead, to take this round 1 at least. But oh well, let's see what happens in round 2. Roy Jones Jr. Oh no, this is gonna be on the card of Roy Jones Jr. hits a 96. He misses another work rate, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, that is unbelievable. And that keeps George Chuvalo again at 76. Yet any boxer to do any damage, I think they're just completely, I guess they're steady, just studying each other. They're starting, kind of smooth, kind of relaxed. They're not, going at it, wild or anything. They're not throwing in a lot of punches. We'll probably be seeing that at the later rounds or the mid rounds. Here we go. George Chuvalo, what is he going to do here? That's going to be a 58 cut work rate. Oh my God, he hit us with the 11. Look at this. He hit us with the 11. Oh my God, and that's going to be a multiplier by George Chuvalo. Oh my God, times 8. And that'll be, oh my God, 8 times 5 is 40. He's going to bring us all the way down to a 38. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? And since we missed the work rate, that's going to be 10-8 rounds. So that kind of is like a knockdown, I would say. Because every time, that's the rules I think that I read in Fight Card Boxing on John Turnbull, where he says that every time when a boxer, the opponent misses a work rate and the other boxer doesn't but hits him with a multiplier, that's considered a knockdown. It's a 10-8 round. So oh my God, man, what can you believe this? Now we're down by as many as 2 points, 20-18. George Chuvalo on us. What is going on, man? Now he has his double. Look, 76. He has his whole endurance, and us, we're just half less than what our 78 endurance points. Unbelievable. I mean, this is completely a disastrous right now. First 2 rounds for Roy Jones Jr. Here we go. George Chuvalo, what is he gonna do? That's gonna be on his card. That would be a 54, and that would be a 7, 8 more off for Roy Jones Jr., bringing him down to a 30. Oh my God, what is going on, man? Roy Jones Jr., he needs to find a way how to get something going. That's an 8, hits the work rate. 8, that's 7 off for George Chuvalo, bringing him down to a 69. And now we're going to the judges' scorecards, ladies and gentlemen. First judge, he likes 11. That's going to be on Roy Jones Jr. card. That's a 10-9 for him. All right. Second judge, 2, and he likes George Chuvalo. Second judge, 10-9. All right. So whoever wins this last judge is going to win round 3. Here we go. And that will be on 3. That will be on the card of George Chuvalo. Oh, well, yeah, he hits in 11. So George Chuvalo once again takes another round to win him, 10-9. And man, I'm telling you right now, Roy Jones Jr., he's really had a really slow start ever since his 2 previous losses, where he got knocked out. It's just been a disaster for him. Here we go, George Chuvalo. What is he going to do here in round 4? And that will be on the card. Oh my God, a Roy Jones Jr. That's a 27, hits the 3 multiplier. So that's good news for us. Let's see. Times 7. Oh, 3. That's 21. Bringing down George Chuvalo to a 48 on the endurance. So 7 times 3, 21. The next round, the 5th round, George Chuvalo will receive 3 additional damage points. So here we go. Now it's George Chuvalo's turn here in round 4. What is he going to do here? Here we go. And that will be a 76 hits his work rate, a 8 more off of Roy Jones Jr. But since Roy Jones Jr. hit a multiplier and George didn't, he's going to win an automatic 10-9 round. And that's good for Roy Jones Jr. as he's trying to get back here on this fight. And man, it was just really the three first rounds for Roy they've been bad, struggling. But finally he's trying to, with this 4th round, we'll see if we can pick it up from there. Here we go. Now we're going to the 5th round, and George Chuvalo is up on Roy Jones Jr. 3 rounds to 1. Here we go. Let's see what Roy Jones Jr. is going to need a knockout because he's already down to his last 22 points. Here we go. What's going to happen? That's going to be on the card. Oh my God, on the card of George Chuvalo. 22 hits the work rate. Oh yeah, I got to put a star right here indicating that he fatigues there. 8, and that's going to be 8 more off of Roy, bringing him down to his last 14 endurance points. So here we go. Roy Jones Jr. is going to need a miracle shot here. He's going to need to knock George Chuvalo out because, you know, that's the only way he's going to beat him. He still has 48 endurance points. Here we go. Roy Jones Jr. Can he hit a multiplier at least? No, that's a 37. Hits an 8. 7 plus 3 more, 10, bringing down George Chuvalo to a 38. And now we're going to the judges' scorecards, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what's going to happen here for George Chuvalo. What is he going to do here in this one? And that will be a 5-5. Oh, okay, that will be on the card of Roy Jones Jr. First judge likes him. Now we're going to the second judge. Second judge likes, that's a 4. He likes George Chuvalo. 10-9, okay. Whoever gets this last third judge will win the fight here. Here we go. And the third judge, 9, he likes George Chuvalo. Ooh, he almost lost that third judge because he loses at the 8 and 10, so he went right there in between with a 9. So here we go. George Chuvalo wins 10-9 on that 5th round. And now we're going to the 6th round, ladies and gentlemen. And man, I got to tell you, it's really been a really hard fight here for Roy Jones Jr. as he's down by now. How many rounds? He's down 1, 2, 3. 2 rounds, 3 rounds to 1. Here we go. George Chuvalo, what is he going to do here? He wants to go ahead and put Roy Jones Jr. in the canvas. He wants to go ahead and finish him off. He's down to his last 14. Roy, here we go. George Chuvalo. That will be on the card of, oh my God, he hits a 96. Roy is going to miss his work rate, ladies and gentlemen. And that will take back George Chuvalo from a 38 to a 45 in endurance, and I think this is pretty much it. It's over. So I think Roy is going to suffer his 3rd career loss, I'm pretty sure. It's not far from being over, and it's not far from me getting fired and being dismissed, and I had to go pursue my managing career with another boxer. Here we go. George Chuvalo hits a 75. Good work rate, a 10-10. That will bring down Roy Jones Jr. to a 4. And since he missed his work rate, that will be an automatic 10-9 round for George Chuvalo. Unbelievable. And I got to tell you right now, this is, I don't want to say if it's the worst performance. I think it is the worst performance of Roy Jones Jr. career ever since I've been managing, him. So there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the 7th round, and this is where Roy suffers 3 additional damage points. It doesn't matter, because once George chuvalo hits a work rate, he's going to just get him out of there. So here we go, Roy. This is it, Roy. And Roy needs to come first on the work rate. If George comes first, that's it. The fight is over. So here we go. Here comes George chuvalo. He's going to try to go ahead and put an end to this. What's going to happen? This will be a 6. Oh my God, look at this. He hits a work rate. Oh my God, this is a work rate. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. 11 hits a 6. That's on his card. Look, a 5. Okay, so here we go. So this is the trick, ladies and gentlemen. If Roy can hit a 6 on his row right here in intensity on the multiplier, 7 times 6 is 42 plus 3, because remember, George suffers 3 more extra damage points. That was, oh no, the fight would not be over. Oh my God, what am I saying? The fight is still not going to be over at 0. That's the rules, of the way that, I was watching a video from Jason Graham when he was doing one of these fight card boxing fights. And he said that if a fighter reaches 0, the fight is still not over. It means that he's kind of staggered, he's kind of dizzy, he's kind of all beat up, but he's still standing on his last, I guess last 10 toes, or who knows, on his last wheel. So the fight is not over yet until it goes below 0. Like golf, -1 or -2 and so on, etc. So this right here, man, the fight is not going to be over yet, but we will need George to miss his next work rate. On this round right here. Here we go. What is Roy Jones Jr. going to do? Yes, he does. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. 7 times 6 is 42 plus 3. That will bring down George chuvalo all the way to a 0, but the fight is not over yet. That's really what sucks. Oh my God! And George chuvalo, Roy Jones Jr. came in there, boom, 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 hit him with a couple of combos, or probably some good hooks, and he staggered George. Probably George dropped, or he got, he almost dropped, but he was on the ropes. And Roy right there trying to finish him off. Let's see. We're hoping here in this row. We're hoping in this row that George chuvalo misses his work rate. If he doesn't, the fight's gonna be over for us. Here we go. George chuvalo better miss the work rate here. That'll be a 48, and the fight is over, ladies and gentlemen. 9 plus 3, 12. That will be a -8, and he's the one that will finish us off. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. George chuvalo is gonna win this fight. So I'm gonna just put chuvalo. Chuvalo wins by what was it? A TKO or knockout? It's a 17, so it was by KO in 7 rounds. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Just a really heartbreaking, devastating loss. Once again, Roy Jones Jr. suffers his 3rd straight career loss, and now he goes to 11-6-1, 11 knockouts. And guess what? They didn't even hesitate to kind of try to take me to their office, and kind of have a little meeting, a confidential meeting or something, and try to speak with me in terms of just trying to, see what we could, see if we can come with a different agreement, or who knows if I can change my game plan or something. No, one of the promoter's spokesman's people, or something, if you can call it that way, he just came up to me. He gave me my last paycheck, and he said, John, we're so happy. We're happy with your services and everything, but I think this is it. This is the end of our journey, and it was nice meeting you, and you did a pretty decent job. You did the best you could, but we can't continue with you anymore. So boom, they let me go, and I'm fired, and I got to go and pursue my career to a different weight class. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The fight is over. chuvalo knocks us out. in the 7th round. Well, he knocked out Roy Jones Jr., not us, because I'm not part of their team anymore. I just got laid off. I got dismissed, fired, whatever you want to call it. And that's it. And this is Fight Card Boxing, and I'll be rolling for see what other weight class I could manage, what boxer. It's going to be real interesting. So if y'all like the video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment if you don't if you don't mind. I'll really appreciate it. And like I said, y'all stay safe out there and blessed, man. And I'll catch y'all on the next episode. And once again, I hope you're watching this video, Don, and a lot of my followers, subscribers, the people that really are big, huge fans of boxing, the boxing sports entertainment. So, catch you on the next episode, all right? And like I said, once again, let's see if we can make more of these, but a different weight class, Peace.